Good morning, friends. Welcome once again to the 10-Minute Man Mastery Mentoring Moment. I'm getting really good at saying that without stumbling. That's good. That's good. But welcome to episode 9. No, this is episode 10. Episode 10 of the 10-Minute Man Mastery Mentoring Moment. And we've been talking the last few times about the DISC model, the personality assessment, behavioral analysis. And there's many different types of out there that help you understand yourself, help you understand others better, and make that master connection between the two. Now, I love the DISC because one, it's what I know the best. It's one I think that is the most easiest to understand and to communicate with people. And when you understand this, you can recognize your style and the style of other people. And it's an easier process, I think, than the other aspects of like the Myers-Briggs or the other ones that are out there. So let's get started today. So we covered the D, we covered the I, we covered the S type of personalities. Today we're going to cover the final one, the fourth one. That's the C, D-I-S-C. So we're going to talk about the C. Your C types are the more, they fall in the category in the quadrant of the reserved, okay, reserved and task focused. Remember, you've got reserved and outgoing, and then you've got people focused and task focused, okay, people oriented, task oriented. Okay, the C falls within the reserved, task-oriented. Now, the C's are the ones that are they're more analytical, right? They're more, they like to make sure everything is running by in order and checks, and they check things off, and they're your thinkers. They're the ones who actually have the ability to create some order in an organization by looking at what's going on, and then how do we set up a process. They're your strategists. They're your strategists. And everybody wants that strategist in your midst. The D's, you definitely want a strategist because the D's want to jump in, get it done. The C's are going to give them all the details to make sure that they're successful. Okay? That's the people you want. So the ones that are task oriented, you want really helping to build your business, and behind the scenes, the management aspect of it. And so your C's are going to get you there. The key strength that individuals and companies really need that ability to create some level of order and that strategy. So C's lean into this key strength that you need to execute. So lead into that, the fact that you have that ability to create order, lead into that in order to create execution. Okay, and just remember this, you can always go back. Now, we're going to talk about some of the weaknesses as well. So in just a moment, but this is worth noting is that C's many times will, they have to strive for perfection. They want perfection. And if you ask them about it, and you ask questions about it, they want to go back and they want to fix it. They want to find out how can we make it better? And you want that because they're the ones that are there. Hey, you know what? C's are the ones that send rockets up to the moon and beyond. C's are the ones that put satellites into above our atmosphere. C's are the ones that make sure that everything is safe on the roads and drive, and our equipment's all good to go. Our refrigerator is good to go. The house is put together. C's are analytical. They're the numbers people. They're the ones that put things in order. So you want to have your C. So you may have a C. So think about that C right now. Maybe you're that C. Maybe you're the one that looks at everything for details. Maybe you're looking at this. Okay, I need more details. I need more details in this video, Jay. Okay, you might be a C. So C, get ready. I'm going to give you a little more details. Okay. So some of your strengths as a C. You're analytical, an analytical problem solver, organized, scheduled, very creative, quality focused, and precise to a fault sometimes. Precise, but that's very, very important. So while I say it is precise to a fault, you've got to learn that sometimes there's a time to go ahead and jump and put what you got out there and put it together and then start building on the way. The weakness, you might overanalyze, you might underreact, okay? Overanalyze, under initiate, okay? You might not be ready to start implementing immediately your process. Perfectionism, fear of failure is a huge one. That's a weakness, okay? I can't fail at this. I got to make it better. I got to do this. We know people sometimes that are so analytical that they never get started. They're always creating, always processing, always building, but they never really get something up and out there. That's the problem like course content creators sometimes. They're making it better, 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 making it better. Instead of jumping, getting it out there and make it better in the process. Okay. Um, Isolation. This is a weakness. Many times relationships fail because a C, especially a high C, they're more absorbed in creation and their mind is constantly going and how to make things better. They analyze everything. They see everything as a problem and there's got to be a solution to make it better, right? While this is a good thing, it can also create a big buffer or a big gap between your time that you need alone. Everybody needs that time, but also the time that you need to have relationships. Okay, so isolation is one. Inflexibility is another weakness. Many times your idea is a great idea, and you're not willing to wane on that in any way. You're not ready to negotiate on that. You don't want to change that. Your idea is your idea, and you think it's a great idea. So you got to be open and realize, okay, this is a weakness of mine. So if I'm to be stronger in this, I need to be open to other people's ideas. Because here's what I know. You may be a high C. It doesn't mean you're the smartest person in the room. It just means you have a lot of really great ideas and how to put that together, the process. But other people have ideas. So always be open to the ideas of other people because they're going to be looking at things at different perspectives. And resistance to change. If somebody comes to you and you got a great plan, they say, hey, look, it can be better. You may want to buck that system a little bit, or you're going to want more details so that you can buy into what others are telling you needs to be changed. Okay, so this is a thing with the C, resistant to change. So you got to stay focused. You want quality, accuracy, and clear expectations. These are the things that you require. These are the things that you need. You need quality, you need accuracy, you need clear expectations. What is it specifically do I want? You see, C's don't handle general information and knowledge and instruction well. They want specifics down to the detail. Okay, and you also need time and quiet time, especially to think through the process of what it is you're putting together. So that's another thing. You need that time, and so if you know a C, give them that quality, accurate, and clear expectations. Also give them quiet time and give them time, and then give them quiet space to do what they do. Do what they do best. You're going to get the best results when you provide an atmosphere for them in that way. The things that motivate a C is excellence and people showing that they value that, excellence and value. So you want to praise a C for a job well done. If you find yourself stalled as a C, always go get counsel from a D or another C, because they're going to keep you centered. They're going to get you on task. They're going to help you execute quickly. Remember, you want to go for excellence, not perfection. You want progress, not just perfection. Correcting your blind spot. Focus on excellence, not perfection. I've hit that a few times. Set time limits for analysis in order to reach your deadlines. C's are good for this too. They will set a time table, but they will also push that timetable if it's not perfect yet. That's why execution for many C's don't happen till later in the game. Okay, you want to set a timetable. You want to go ahead and start initiating that timetable and do a time limits for deadlines and meet that deadline. And if it's not done, get it up, get it out, work on it in the process. The cool thing about C's, though, the strengths that you need to leverage if you are a C, and we need to appreciate of a C if we're not a C type, is the ability to create logical order. They're very strategic in their planning and the process. So appreciate that strategic and that logical order that they create, and also creativity. Their mind is constantly going. I did not rate above the line on the C on the analysis, but many times I fall into that C because I also am very creative. That's one of my character strengths as well. So that's a different thing. You've heard me talk about that before, to identify your character strengths that you live into, actually. So creativity is one of those things that a C definitely has, and you want to offer opportunities for them to express that creativity in their way. They don't care to be criticized, and they analyze more and they take less action when they are criticized. So if you're a C, when somebody says, okay, I think this could be better, I don't think this is a good project or a good example, or whatever it is that you're presenting, you're going to overanalyze that again, and you're going to be least likely to want to take further action on it. You're going to continue to work on it. That's why you see these movies and stuff with this guy, the scientist, and all isolated in his room, and he's putting things together, and he's trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. This is really important in the field of medicine as well, and pharmaceuticals. What's not working? You'll see them in there constantly doing this. So this is a great example of the C type. So that's what I got for you, my friends. Hey, listen, tomorrow we're going to start off with, or the next video, I will say the next video, we're going to start off with how do we connect with each personality style? How do I connect and communicate with the other styles? Recognize theirs, and how do I connect with them? How do I communicate with them? We're going to have a little bit better focus on that. And so always follow me on social media, Facebook. Also, go and check out my Man Mastery Club and Academy. You can go to manmasteryclub.com. And as I continue to work on that and develop that, but I do have things on there. I got man merch on there. I've got a blog. I've got some other things on there. So check that out, and also become a member, and you will get additional special perks that come along with that, as I'm building those perks as well for members. So check it out for the low price that it is at this point. Okay. All right. God bless. See you next time, and go out there and make a difference, and check out your personality style. Think MIDISC, and start looking for the character traits of the other ones. Are they a DISC? Which one are they, and how do I communicate and connect with us? Which we are going to cover in the next few episodes. All right, my friends. Bye-bye.